Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Leader. I am a singer, a voice teacher, and a voice coach, and I wanted to talk to you all today about what you can do to keep your voice healthy. We are in the thick of cold, flu, and allergy season, and almost everybody I know is getting sick right now. So how can you, as a singer or professional voice user, keep your voice healthy? And a professional voice user can be anyone who public speaks, is a YouTube content creator, is a podcast host. If you use your voice for your career, you're gonna wanna listen to these tips. Tip number 1, if you feel like you're having a cold coming on or you are in the midst of a cold and you are so stuffed up and you can't breathe, please do not run and get a drying decongestant or an allergy medicine that has antihistamines in it. I say this because these are very drying for the voice. They will strip not only the bad, but also the good. And we need a certain amount of mucosal lining on your cords in order for them to phonate and vibrate. So if you need a decongestant and you're looking for something to help thin out your nose, I always suggest Mucinex Expectorant because it helps to thin out the mucus but not completely dry you out and will help alleviate some of that congestion and postnasal drip. Tip number 2, use a quality nasal spray morning and night. And if you are feeling under the weather, use it multiple times a day. And you can do this because there's no medicine in there and it shouldn't interact with anything else that you are using. It helps to clear out irritants and it helps to keep your nasal passage hydrated. For maintenance, I do once in the morning and once in the evening for general maintenance with allergies because I suffer from chronic allergies, and if you do too, then I highly recommend doing that. Tip number 3, if you are feeling like your voice is very dry and irritated from either a postnasal drippage or a chronic cough, I love steam. Either with a vocal nebulizer, a facial steamer, or a good old-fashioned hot shower. I would recommend steaming for about 10 to 15 minutes. Tip number 4, keep yourself properly hydrated. And no, I don't mean just drink water throughout the day. I love electrolyte packets. You can add them to your water and drink throughout the day, and these help keep you hydrated from the inside out. Also, I like to keep to-go packets of my favorite teas, so all I need is some hot water and I am good to go. And I typically like to use herbal teas when I'm sick or suffering from allergies because caffeine can be dehydrating, and if I'm already feeling dry and a little scratchy, I'm going to avoid anything that is going to further irritate my voice. And no, this is not a bash on coffee. In fact, I love coffee. Right time and place, I thoroughly enjoy it. Tip number 5, a good cough drop to help soothe an irritated and scratchy throat. It will aid in coughing and help to prevent excessive coughing. I love the herbal cough drops or ones with honey in them, and I typically avoid ones with menthol. Tip number 6, gargling with warm salt water is an oldie but a goodie. And this is a great way to help remove irritating mucus from your vocal folds and will also be a great way to gently phonate to gauge how your voice is feeling and how it is sounding. These are my favorite methods to help my voice when I am experiencing any irritation. I feel like I'm a little under the weather, I have something coming on, and I've been doing these things for years and I swear by them. However, this is not medical advice. If you are experiencing anything unusual with your voice that seems chronic or out of place, please contact your medical health provider. You know your body and your voice best. So if something feels out of place or you feel like you're pushing to do something that normally doesn't really feel super hard to do, then you have to listen to what your body is telling you. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something today and incorporate one of these tips the next time you're feeling a little under the weather or trying to power through your seasonal allergies. And let me know if you have any questions.